Yeah, this was the weekend to get into it.
Yeah, I had a great weekend. I watched Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
Great game.
Great game.
You didn't watch Saturday? You didn't watch the Jets?
Of course I did.
Oh.
Of course I did. That's true. I shouldn't forget that huge win of the Jets, and I loved that. That was fun to watch, just to see them romp. But
your buddies on Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Did he play?
You know, I don't know. I didn't see him in the game.
Didn't hear his name either.
No, Marco. But I think that what it is he just got on the team like 2 weeks ago, and they're not going to... I don't know. I don't know that he's...
He doesn't know the system, and they're not going to play him that much?
I don't know. I don't know what goes on with that. He has a history of not getting on that field.
Yeah, because here's the deal. If they traded for him 2 weeks ago, if he has to learn the system, why would they trade for him?
No, I think they have him on hold if somebody gets injured.
Like a reserve guy?
Yeah, they got to have that.
That's the best, because you get a ring if you win it all. You don't have to get injured.
Me and my girlfriend were talking about that, because we're friends with Marco.
Yeah.
If Marco gets a Super Bowl ring, is it good if you don't get to play?
I think it's not. If you haven't contributed even a little bit...
I don't know, man. I'd take it.
You know, they interviewed 𝗦𝗵cie 𝘄𝗿𝗿, and he said, I want a ring, and if it means Chad Pennington to get me a ring, then I will take the ring with Chad Pennington being...
I heard that, and I don't believe it.
No, but here's the difference.
Well,
Vinny's made him...
Vinny has said that, you know, he's trained Chad Pennington, and he's for 2 years been, working with him, and
he's made a contribution to the team. He helped the guy be a good quarterback. I mean,
but it's still not you on the, marshaling the team down the field and taking the, wearing the ring. What does that mean? Chad Pennington got it.
All I know is good to be back here. It's about 190 degrees in the studio, and I'm really ready to drop already, and I've been gone 2 weeks. It's
my yoo-hoo is coagulating.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta...
Your milk has already turned. Huh?
Jesus. Either turn off all the lights or something. Oh, my God.
You know what the deal is? Scott, the engineer's not here.
So nobody knows what...
So nobody knows what to do.
Nobody knows how to work the heat?
He's moving today.
Well, can somebody figure out how to work the heat? It can't be that complicated.
No one learned our system.
Speaking of football, can I talk to you about our contest? What went on with our contest?
I was wondering about that yesterday.
Why don't I set the agenda? Okay. We've got time on that. We've got time. Baba Booey's setting the agenda.
Well, because sometimes you want me to remind you of stuff.
I know.
I wasn't trying.
Not today.
Not right now.
Today I don't need you to remind me of anything.
Don't remind him now.
That was yesterday.
Baba Booey.
All right, so I watched Pittsburgh and Cleveland. That was good.
Great game.
Although if you're a Cleveland fan, you got to be kicking yourself in the head.
Terrible.
Yeah. The Jets romped, but I don't know how real that is. Like, you can't tell with that.
Was that a good team?
I think it was.
I think,
they were pretty good.
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah. I was at the Jet game with a Flask, a brand new Flask, and they looked amazing, man.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like supermen at this point.
That Pennington guy, I mean, he looks like a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah.
Isn't it also because none of them can figure out what he's up to because he's so new?
No, I just think he's really a solid.
Sharp, yeah.
He keeps his head cool under pressure, and he rolls out and hits these touchdown passes. And I mean, the Colts aren't a great team, but the Jets looked unbelievable.
Sounds like you're in love.
Yeah, everybody's.
I love that Chad Pennington.
Talk to me about what's in the Flask. What'd you have?
I had a little Johnny Black.
Now, how big is the Flask?
Because, you're a degenerate, so I like to find out.
I was at a Jet game,
Yeah, you needed it. It was cold.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Yeah.
But how big is the Flask? I mean, is it like a pint or...
No, it's
little thing.
You've seen Flasks.
And what's the move? Do you keep it in your pocket and
it's funny.
That's the kind of thing you don't want people... I notice guys with Flasks, they don't want people to see them sipping.
It's funny. There's a huge line to get in the Jet game, right? It's not for people taking tickets. Since 9/11, of course, every single person has to get frisked.
You got to get there early.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And I guess you're not allowed to take a Flask in the game, but these guys frisking you, they're just looking for...
Right.
The guy felt my flask, and he feels it, and he goes, yeah, you got a peacoat on. That's warm, isn't it?
You got a what?
He goes, I had a peacoat on. He goes, that warm. It's warm, isn't it? And he slapped my flask. He goes, get in there, have a good time.
Your new best friend.
Everyone had a flask. He would have been able to do it. So
let me ask you about the flask.
Yeah.
Where do you get this flask? Like, do you own one?
I own a flask.
Yeah. And how big is the flask?
It's like a quart. Yeah, like a quart.
Yeah.
Oh, a quart?
No, it's not a quart. It's like a half pint.
Oh, man. Like a half a pint, yeah.
And where do you keep it? Like in the coat pocket?
I got a big pea coat that I wear.
I think if I had a flask, I'd want to pull it out like out of my top pocket.
Right, I keep it here. But the move is, if they see you drinking out of a flask, they'll kick you out. So they sell them. The big Coors Light beers are plastic. Mm-hmm. You finish a beer real quick, and then in the bathroom you pour all the Johnny Black into the Coors Light.
Right.
So you drink. It looks like you're drinking a beer, but you're getting over on them because you're drinking Johnny Black.
Nice move. Way to go, brother.
And then you just drink the same beer for 4 quarters.
Don't you, when you go to a game, you just get up and go? You don't think about, putting liquid in your coat?
Well, if you got a problem, you do.
Now, Artie, are you one of those...
I'm just saying, normal people just get up and go somewhere.
Yeah.
Artie has to do all this planning.
Hey, he prepares. You gotta... I don't know.
A jet game is a lot of fun.
Agenda he's got to
Artie,
get through.
Are you one of those guys who knows exactly when they stop selling beer, so you go and get the 4 at a time?
Yeah, the baseball game, it's the 6th inning now.
Yeah.
What's up?
Usually those guys who check you are such pricks. I mean, like one time, it's hard to sneak beers into Jet Stadium. I mean, my friend dressed as Santa Claus one time, and they had 18 beers. We dumped a case. We put them in.
You guys are like terrorists. Instead of bombs, you got beers strapped to you.
They got beers strapped to themselves.
They stopped Santa, and they made Santa take all of his beers out. His kids walking by, and Santa's dumping all the beers out.
Not in front of the kids.
You ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll give you an idea. Casey's agenda at his family. For a wedding, they were all groomsmen. They all got Jet flasks. That was their gift.
Nice.
With the name on it.
Jet!
Engraved in it.
You should see the meeting in the parking lot when you're going into the Jet game, and you have to break up the beers. There's there's a case of beer in the back of the car.
Right.
So my buddy Frank, he's a construction worker. He's got one of those overall jumpsuits that you wear when it's cold, and there's pockets everywhere. He goes, all right, I'm putting one on the leg. I got one here, one here. And then he comes up to, he goes up to everybody, and he takes your left side jacket, your right side jacket. You take one here, you take one here.
Right.
Anybody got any open pockets? And you try to get everybody, set up so you can bring the whole case in.
Because you don't want to buy beer there. They charge too much money.
$8, $9 a beer.
But they don't search you for beer? They don't feel the beers?
You know what?
Depends on the dude.
If you go in with, if you put 30 beers in on everybody, and they take 10 away, you still got 20.
Right. And figure it out. If it's $9 a beer, you're still ahead of the game.
We paid a case of Coors Light. We paid, I don't know, $18 for it.
Yeah. It should be like those strip clubs where the girls get all naked. You should be allowed to bring your own beer to a game. Bring your own alcohol in coolers.
Howard, the biggest degenerates ever go to these games. I mean, I remember one time during halftime, there was one of those pass, punt, and kick things for the kids.
Right.
There was 10 or 12-year-olds out there passing and throwing, see how far they can do it. A kid didn't throw the ball, he didn't throw it very far. The people booed him. 10-year-old.
Well, they're drunk.
Grow up, kid.
Yeah,
You know what? Before the games, they started showing those tailgate parties in the parking lot.
Right.
Yeah.
It is so frightening. And I think they should just round all those people up. They don't even have tickets.
Right.
And it's freezing cold.
It's just the hanging.
Hey, can I just tell you one embarrassing story?
I almost, I could have sat on the cold side. I said, there's no way I'm going to a Jets game.
And sit on the cold
How would you sit on the cold side?
Well, Beth's 2 brothers are friends with 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍, the guy on the Colts. He's a linesman. And he had tickets, and I had brought him to the Stones concert, so he said, hey, tell Howard he's got a ticket if he wants to come, so I was going to go with them. And then I just said, you know what, man, I'd rather get there with my big screen TV.
It's cold.
Just chill out in front of the TV set and watch it. And I got news for you. I had gone, I would have left at halftime anyway because the Jets were going to kick ass.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just tell you one drinking story that was really embarrassing? My dad and I went to a game, I can't remember, in like 85, and I can't remember whether it was the playoffs or not, but it was an important game. It was either the last game of the season. So my dad and I brought a flask, that we shared.
Nice.
Oh, dear.
So
nice.
Oh, there's some Flask.
This is great.
Isn't that nice?
2 straws.
So my dad and I are taking hits out of the flask, and my dad, he got a little,
Wasted.
He got a little wasted, which was funny to see. So there was this couple sitting behind us. They must be like 100-year-old season ticket holders, as a couple, and they're really old. And when there's a big play, you stand up to see what happened. Every time we stood up, they yelled at us, "Sit down, sit down." So my father kept going, be quiet, be quiet. My father kept hitting the flask.
Right.
Around the fourth quarter, this guy behind us had to be 80 years old. Around the fourth quarter, the guy called my father like an idiot or something like that. My old man turns around and picks him up by both collars, right out of the chair, and starts shaking him. And I'm like, Dad, chill out. He was going to beat the crap out of the old man.
Well, yeah, rightly so.
Oh, dear.
Your dad's the annoying guy who stands up every minute and doesn't care about anybody else.
You don't know what it's like to go to a game. Everybody
you get excited.
No, but everybody stands up every minute.
Except that old couple.
Yeah.
Howard, it's safe to say if you have a flask, you have a drinking problem, right?
Right. I think so.
No, not on a Jet game. Take a flask to the opera. I mean,
Take a flask to work with you.
You're not going to the opera because you can't take a flask.
Well,
Matt,
yes, so.
Matt, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Robin. How you doing? First of all, the flask is necessary for anything you do.
It is.
Going to a sporting event.
Weddings.
I have one.
Believe me, dude. I like everywhere I go. I think I drank every night of vacation, and I'm almost up to the flask.
Well, you know what? That's why I said, now I know what to get you. I'm going to get you a flask.
It's gonna be a nice flask. By the way,
Not only saving money.
Robin, your gift to me, which was a big bottle of champagne. One of your gifts. That went the first night.
That was the thing. You got home, pop that up.
That was gone. That is the best champagne. She got me a bottle of Cristal.
No, it wasn't Cristal.
Yes, it is. What was it?
Krug.
Oh, that's what it's called, Krug, yeah. It was really good, and that was gone.
How big was the bottle?
It was like a regular champagne bottle.
It was regular, for people size, not Artie size.
Right.
But the flask thing is, there's one problem when you do the flask thing, because I've done it a bunch of times. I did it at the Met game in the World Series. It was like 30 degrees.
Yeah.
You drink out of the flask, and everything seems like it's fine. Then you walk into warm weather, and you don't know how drunk you are until you get it to a warm place. So you keep drinking it.
And Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, so I saw you Saturday night at 𝗏𝗄𝐻.
Yeah, I was over at 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝐻. Guess who I went to dinner with?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you with Beth, and first of all, never seen her in person. She's beautiful. And also, you were sitting across from some hot other girl.
Hot other girl was Mark Cronin's girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
You're talking about Mark Cronin, the writer Mark Cronin?
Mark Cronin. You want to call him a writer? Go ahead.
Well, I don't
You're being
know
generous.
what else to call.
You're being very nice.
I heard something. Who's he dating?
He's just dating a nice girl.
Oh, okay.
And she's beautiful?
Yeah, she's very pretty. Very
Does
pretty
she
girl.
know it's Mark Cronin?
She does not.
Mark Cronin.
Mark Cronin. I don't know how far. I don't know how far you go back with with our show, but I used to do a television show on Channel 9 here in New York.
That was a great show.
And Mark was this guy who was a chemical engineer, went to University of Pennsylvania. He was doing great. All of a sudden, wakes up one morning, decides he wants to be a comedy writer. No one will hire him except me.
Right. Somehow you hired
I hired him.
Engineer.
And he turned out to be pretty good. He was a real good writer and went on after that show to produce 3 shows out in California. He's got a brand new TV show coming on.
What did he produce?
For the WB, he's got... he filled up a house with, has-been celebrities.
Oh.
And now they're going to all... live together. And I go, what do they win money? He goes, no, that's just the point. They don't do anything except live together, and we just keep throwing crap at them to do, and he's going to come in and explain it. But
okay,
he's got like MC Hammer, Emmanuel Lewis,
Vince Neil
from Motley Crue.
Is that the one that what's his name? Who always sings those songs? Corey
Feldman's in that.
And this one.
Yeah,
one of those Playboy chicks. He got a hot Playboy chick.
Brandy Roderick.
Oh God.
And he goes, it's I don't know. So anyway, Cronin's
pretty, that girl.
What?
The girl is really pretty.
Yeah, very pretty girl.
Let me ask you a question about Mark. You know, before Mark had any success with you or anybody else, he was married to somebody pretty hot, right?
Yeah.
So
and rich, I think.
I mean, is he a good-looking guy?
No, he's a geek.
I'm just checking.
No, he really looks like a chemical engineer.
Yeah.
And then I was with Beth's two brothers too.
Nice guys.
Those Caminos.
Yeah, that's good stuff there, huh? The best guacamole in the city, I think, so far.
Yeah, very good. And
so, who picked up the tab? Did Mark?
Please. he did go for the wallet, though. He did. He made the move. Yeah, he made the move.
Good for you, Mark.
Yeah, he did. He made the move, and I just said, no.
But here's the deal. I think about this all the time. If I was going out to dinner with you and I was going to pay.
Go ahead. I know exactly what you do.
Here's what you do, because I've done this a million times. I went out with there's a couple that will never let us pay. I get up to go to the bathroom and have dessert. I find my waitress. I go, here's my credit card. They should never see the bill.
Right. That's what you do. But Cronin, of course, didn't do it.
He just made the move.
Yeah. Stuttering John makes the move. It's like,
how come when he goes to make the move, you don't let him finish the move?
Because they know he can't do it.
You should let him.
Oh, you can't let Stuttering John do it.
Oh, come on. You know what? He's got more money than me. You guys all feel sorry for him.
Somehow you always feel...
Let Howard pay for me if I went out with you.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone expects me to pay because they think I've got $20 gazillion.
Well, Howard, I have a question.
I don't make much money, so.
I took, listen to this. We called you, actually, Robin, but you were unavailable.
Yeah.
We took, it was a bunch of us going out to dinner. I forget what night it was.
Must have been Saturday, if that was,
Yeah. We went down to Mercer Kitchen. Me, Artie, Stuttering John and his wife, Ralph. Oh, I know what it was. Ralph says to me, hey, I want to get a bunch of people together for dinner.
Oh, this was early in the vacation.
Yeah. I want to get a bunch of people together for dinner. I go, great, count me in. I'd love to get together with everyone. He goes, all right, I'm in charge. So he doesn't make a reservation anywhere forever.
Oh, no.
Then at the last minute, he calls me up, do you know where we should go?
And he called me at the last minute to go. He goes, I know this is last minute, but we're going out tonight.
Yeah. So he goes, do you know anywhere we should go? So I said, dude, I thought you were taking care of this. I said, well, you know it's a real nice place? Mercer Kitchen. Oh, really? Okay, can I drop your name? Because we might have trouble getting a table.
Yeah, at this
So I said, well, go ahead. He drops my name. He gets a table. He calls me back. He goes, I don't know if we should go to Mercer Kitchen because they don't have any round tables. And I don't like sitting at a square table. So it's not.
Over.
He's like a girl. He goes, it's not good for conversation. I said, well, you know what? You've just dropped my name. Do me a favor. Don't cancel the reservation because of a table, of a square table. I'm fine with a square table, and you've used my name. I don't want you to cancel at the last minute. I said, well, okay, I'm coming. I don't ask him who's coming or anything. Well, who do you think should be there?
I thought he was planning this.
That's what I thought, too. So I go, well, what about Ross? Maybe give Robin a call. Call some people, see what they do. Yeah, I'll call some people. So this was supposed to be done days ago. See, that's why you got the call.
Right, at the last minute.
Yeah. Who else should I call? So I said, well, what about Artie? You know, what some people. Get together some people.
He doesn't know anybody.
Right. So I show up. I get there. Ralph, by the way, comes over to my apartment because he wants to ride down to the place.
Oh. He's throwing a party, but you have to get him there.
Yeah. So I take him. We go down there. Everybody's there. There's a square table. There's 3 seats left. One for me, one for Beth, one for Ralph. Ralph plants himself. There's 2 seats next to each other, which you would think would be for me and Beth to sit next to each other. And there's one all the way at the end where Ralph will be in Siberia.
Right.
And Ralph plants himself down where me and Beth should be sitting. And because he doesn't want to sit.
He takes one of the 2 seats that are together.
Yeah, because he hates a square table and doesn't want to be at the end.
Right.
So I said to Beth, well, there's no room for us. We'll go to another table. So Ralph begrudgingly moves to Siberia at the end of the table and is pouting the entire friggin' time because he's not in the midst of all the action.
Right, where he thinks the good spot is.
And believe me, I was at the end of the table, too. It makes no difference. But then when he got enough alcohol, he couldn't care less where. You know what? Alcohol turns you into a man. Went from being a crying girl to a man.
That was a fun night. You had the Chopin vodka that night.
Yeah, it was loaded. So anyway, then the bell comes.
Yeah.
And
it's Ralph's party.
It's Ralph's party. I see nobody reaching for the bill. The bill's been laying there for for an hour.
I reached.
Yeah, I saw you did the reach.
But you couldn't reach it?
Yeah, you couldn't reach it. He was very far away from it.
He tried.
Yeah. So I just said, you know what? I'll pay for the whole thing. Boom.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He thanks you belatedly.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I paid for the thing.
I love all these people who are so willing to accept invitations and never pay.
I was a guest. And all I know is
invited you.
I paid for the whole thing. And to me, if someone really wants to pay, they go up to the waiter, as Gary was saying.
Right.
You go up and you talk to the person during it.
Especially if you've arranged a party.
Right.
You go in and you say, make sure I get the bill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he should. Well, I mean, I couldn't pay for the whole 12 people, though.
Yeah, you want to be sitting there splitting everything
I would have paid for me and
he would have been like, I had the lobster salad.
Right. Oh, I hate that.
And then I have horrible fits that they've made the reservation in my name, and then no one will leave a good tip if we all split it up.
Right, because then there's cheaping out on the tip, too. When they don't include the tax when they're splitting things up. They do a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Ralph billed it to me as him and Booker were having a Christmas party.
Yeah, well, that Howard will pay for.
Yeah. I said, all right, where is it?
Great. Him and Booker were having a Christmas party.
That's what he said.
Boy, I didn't even see Booker make the move with the credit card.
Well, yeah, when Ralph left the message on my machine, he said, I'm thinking of getting people together.
Well, he gets them together and I pay. I love that. And he's the hero.
Oh, boy.
He's invited you.
It's Ralph. I'm trying to figure out a place where Howard could buy us dinner. Do you have?
Howard, where do you want to buy dinner?
Howard's buying dinner tonight. Who wants to go?
Have any suggestions?
Since Howard's paying, he should pick the restaurant. That's why I called.
Has he ever paid at any of the times you ever?
One time he paid and his credit card bounced.
That was the best.
That was the best. That was the best. I finally broke down and said, okay, I'll let him pay. Let's see what happens. They come back to the table. I'm sorry, Mr. Sorella. Your card has expired or denied or something. He goes, so he didn't have any cash. I just said, give me the bill.
So he's never paid.
No. I think one time maybe. I don't know.
He's never pulled out a credit card again since that day.
Hey, wait, I know there are a ton of people on the phones, and we got tons of stuff to talk about because we haven't been with you for 2 weeks, but I got to play you something right now as we go into commercial. And this is going to get you charged up for today's show because this is something we've been waiting for a long time. Here you go. Just listen to this.
Today, on a very special Howard Stern show, a mother and son reunite after more than 30 years.
Dude, my life has never gone this well. I'm in love. I'm going to actually have probably the best Christmas I ever had. You guys have given me the coolest Christmas present I've ever got.
That's today, on a very special Howard Stern show.
Big reunion show. We wanted to do a reunion show ever since Oprah first came on the air.
Right. We never managed to do it, but today.
Found 𝗫𝗿's mom. Took me 3 friggin' years to locate her. She's here. She's in the building, and 𝗫𝗿's in the building right now.
And they're not in the same room.
They're not in the same room. They're going to be meeting here later in the program.
Wow.
And a very special.
They're both already here.
They're both here. Very special Howard Stern show.
Oh, how are we going to do this?
Yeah. And on tomorrow's show, 𝗫𝗿's mom will box Stuttering John's mom.
No, what are we doing? Are we meeting 𝗫𝗿 first? Or?
I thought it through for the entire vacation. We're going to meet 𝗫𝗿 first.
Oh, God.
Because really, we should leave the surprise. It's 𝗫𝗿's moment.
Right.
And then his mother will walk in. And after all these years of searching, 𝗫𝗿.
She wasn't looking for him, though.
No. Not till we found her. No.
She was fine.
She was fine. She was doing great. But no, she'd always been curious about... and I talked to 𝗫𝗿 over vacation, and I said, there's nothing up my sleeve. All I want to do is do a reunion show. A serious reunion show.
Yes. And he was willing to wait because this has been a long time for him.
Yeah, he's nervous as hell. I mean, you can imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I would be, too. Look at what he's done to himself.
No, he really is. I mean, this is like the biggest moment in his life. He's like, oh, my God, this is like earth-shattering.
Hey, Howard.
Is he with... We're having somebody here to assist him.
No, 𝗫𝗿 doesn't want any assistance. He's going to have his... I think his girlfriend's going to be here.
Oh, okay. Somebody.
Yeah, someone will be here to carry him out. Yeah.
Can we talk about how 𝗫𝗿 called us over the vacation and like...
Yeah, let's do that when we get back.
All right.
Because I really do want to...
We have been rambling.
I just want to thank you, Howard. A few months ago, I won a big screen TV from the show, and it's awesome.
Oh, good.
Thank you for
You mean you actually got it?
Yeah, Tom DiGiamondo. I worked with him. I worked with Tom DiGiamondo. He really hooked me up really nice.
You didn't have to call 7 on your side?
It's funny because I won it in end of August, September, and I probably didn't get it until about a month ago. So.
Wow.
Wow, it's great. On this station, a lot of times our listeners have to almost sue the radio station to get their prizes.
Well, look at how
I had to call every week. I'm like, what's going on? We're working on it. We'll get it to you soon. I didn't want to be like a pain in the butt because, I did win this awesome prize. And
You think we work for a small company? Like, I worked for a small radio station, my first job.
Yeah.
And we all used to race to the bank because if you got there last, sometimes your check wouldn't clear.
Absolutely. I remember those days.
I mean, that's almost like our prize closet.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I got to take a break.
What you doing? I like this. This is a good shot of you.
Yeah, I'm really excited for 𝗫𝗿, and actually we've kind of communicated with 𝗫𝗿's mom, and she's real excited. At first she was like, oh, gee, the Howard Stern show, they're setting me up for disaster, blah, 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 blah.
Not only that, I mean, this was out of the blue. She didn't know that her son was looking for her.
No, she didn't. And so then, she was thinking about it, and then she decided to do it, and then she did some research of her own, and she's aware of who her son is.
She researched him.
Yeah, a little bit. And, she's like, oh, he's cute.
Oh,
right?
She looked at him?
Yeah, she saw him somewhere. But we're not sure if she saw Kane. Yeah,
she probably thinks it's Kane.
Oh, because she goes, you know what? My son is so cute. She goes, he looks a lot like me, but he's much cuter. Right.
Oh, my goodness. It is Kane.
And I'm thinking... She might think it's Kane that's 𝗫𝗿. I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be a great show, and
If he looks like her, I hope for her case in this game.
But anyway,
oh my goodness.
Well, it's great, man. I think you did a great job.
It is great, and and she's excited, and he's excited, and it's going to be a great moment on the show, and that's going to be happening in the next hour, okay?
Yeah, the softer side of Howard. I like it.
There you go, brother.
The new Howard.
The new Howard, if you will.
New Howard.
The 2003.
The new Howard. I'll tell you about my vacation. I want to. We were in here having the funniest discussion about New Year's Eve and vacation. Because I said to Artie, "What'd you do New Year's?" And he goes, "Oh, I took Dana up to Vermont for a little, Vermont New Year's Eve."
Yeah.
He goes, and that's what were you doing? Snowboarding?
I went snowmobiling.
He went snowmobiling, and he goes, and that's another Flask activity.
Everything with the Flask.
I tell you, it makes everything a little more interesting.
It's the adult baby bottle.
Yeah.
You got your bottle with you? Sure.
Did you pack your nappies in your bottle?
Yeah, little Johnny Black.
I like that you didn't do anything physical. You were on a machine.
No, I don't ski. I skied once in my life, and it went horribly bad.
I'll never ski.
It's really dangerous if you don't. It looks like fun if you know what you're doing.
It's fun.
Yeah, know what you're doing.
I have such a phobia about it because when I was 13, well, actually when my cousin Paul was 13, so I was about 11, he went on a ski trip, and he came back there to remove all the cartilage in his knee, and his knee was never the same, and I just was like, you know what? Maybe it's a great feeling, but I like the feeling of walking on my actual cartilage.
There are thousands and thousands. Well, Hammond, what's that newswoman? Every time she goes skiing, she breaks her ankle or something.
On Fox. Polizon, yeah.
But everybody else manages to get back without injury.
Not really.
I'll tell you something.
What? Ask Gary about his son.
When you go skiing with the family, it is Howard. Let me tell you what kind of work you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you got 4 sets of skis, me, my wife, and the 2 kids, right? You pull up to the 2-minute unloading zone. Now I unload all the skis and all the boots, right? Now they stand there. I got to run and park the car like a mile away. Now I run back. Now I got to carry like 3 sets of skis because my kids can't carry their own skis because they got the boots on now.
Yeah.
You can't walk in those boots. Then
it's exhausting.
Lucas goes to ski. Wait, listen. Lucas goes to ski school at 9 o'clock. So by the time you get him signed in and everything, Jackson's got to go to ski school at 9:45.
Where's your wife in all this? Does she do anything?
No, she's got Lucas. I'm pulling Jackson. We're all carrying stuff.
How about she carries both kids?
And listen,
while you park the car.
So you get Jackson in at 9:45.
Gary's pulling her on a sled.
She's in another buggy he's pulling.
I've got Mary on the sled. I'm pulling her with my teeth. What does daddy equal slave?
I'm Dasher. I'm Gary.
By the time you get the kids into ski school, right?
Yeah.
Now Mary and I go to put on our boots, get our skis on. We get on the slopes. It's 5 after 10. We got to pick up the first kid at 11:30.
Where's the joy in that?
Yeah, why are you doing anything?
We got 85 minutes of really good skiing in.
Yeah. Seriously, are you just completely exhausted after a vacation like that?
I was
crazy.
2 days, I'm sweating before I even put my boots on.
Yeah.
Because you're carrying and you're running and you're picking.
But is there joy in it for you?
There is, because it is fun to ski and it is fun to see them ski. But then the end of the day is the same thing.
And Jackson got hurt.
He did.
But he had to be carried down on the stretcher.
He had to go on the ski stretcher, yeah.
What did he do?
He twisted his, he messed up his knee a little bit. He's fine.
Dude, I got 5 words for you. Sonny Bono. Okay?
Oh, boy.
Seriously.
One guy skis into a tree.
Skiing's a lot of work. We were up in Vermont, and Dana said to me, I think I might want to go skiing. Like, trying to prompt me to go, okay, I'll come with you. And I was like, all right, well.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, so what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go to the lodge and get a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I actually got to do something I always wanted to do as a skier. I went up to 𝗪𝗄𝗻 with 𝗪𝗍𝗄, one of our sales guys, who's an amazing skier.
Right.
And,
Bucky's an amazing
Bucky is an amazing skier.
And you know what I said to him? He got a little insulted. I said, Bucky, you're an amazing skier. I said, I'm shocked that you're an amazing skier. And he goes, why are you shocked? I go, because this is a giant pain in the ass that takes a lot of patience, and you're not a guy for patience or
He just does not look like an athlete.
Unbelievable.
Jean-Claude Bucky.
I mean, Howard, you look at him from behind, his skis are together. He's just such a fluid motion. It's so unbucky.
Really?
Yeah.
Bucky Dent.
Bucky becomes graceful on skis.
Very graceful.
So you went skiing with Bucky?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jody and a couple other people. But I
take a lot of fun.
Living life for the fast lane.
Yeah.
I did the thing I always wanted to do.
Yeah, but Alpine Bucky is different from radio station Bucky.
I will tell you one thing about Bucky. Bucky's the funniest dude in the world. Bucky.
His name's Bucky.
He doesn't like to. He's not up with the time.
Belong on skis.
See that grown man over there? Yeah, his name's Bucky.
Yeah.
Bucky doesn't like to move ahead with the times.
Right.
Like if you see the way people dress.
Right.
Now most of the outfits are black and that whole thing.
Bucky's old school.
Bucky's wearing fire engine red ski pants.
Oh my goodness!
And
When I learned to ski, they didn't have black.
Well, here's the funny thing. We're sitting on the lift, and he goes, I went to go buy new ski pants. He goes, you can't find red anywhere. Everything's black now.
He wants red ski pants.
Because you know who else wears red? Bozo.
You can spot him a mile away.
What do his skis look like?
He's got the thin, long skis. I mean, the guy could ski.
Wow.
He dresses like a Von Trapp.
But I did the thing I always wanted to do. The place I was staying, the condo that I was staying, you walk out, you go 20 feet, you put on your skis, and you go down the hill.
Nice.
You ski right up the mountain.
No kids.
You know what? I did that yesterday morning. I left the kids. I got up at 7 in the morning.
Nice.
My skis up by 7:45, and I was gone for 2.5 hours.
When stuff's too much effort, it just ruins it for me because I get all crazed from it. Like the only thing I'm capable of handling for a vacation is going to one of these Caribbean islands, planting myself in a chair, and sitting there all friggin' day.
But when you had littler kids,
I couldn't go.
He never took them skiing.
Allison took the kids everywhere. I could not handle it. In fact, now I got the dog. I barely handle that. I mean, you got to look. We had to get the dog in shape because don't forget the dog got her period. Did you know this story?
No.
We got a dog. Beth and I both love bulldogs, so we get the dog. And the day we got an older dog, a 9-month-old puppy, but 9 months old, which is great because the dog hasn't had an accident, completely house trained. But when we first got her, we were still working. It was before vacation. First day we get her, she goes right into heat, which is something you don't want to go through.
You didn't tell us this.
Yeah, the dog gets her period. And it's, how, women get all ragged out? Dogs get it 50 friggin' times worse because the period...
The dog PMSs?
PMS is this progesterone running through their bodies. Their nipples grow.
Oh.
Their vaginas look like a ball sack.
Oh. They're like hanging out.
Because it hangs. The dog, the breeder told us, you see a couple of drops of blood. But we had to put the dog
there was a trail
in sanitary belt and panties. Panties. My dog's in panties.
Did you take pictures that much?
Yeah, I'm bringing them in for you tomorrow. You're gonna die.
The
funniest thing.
Panties hot.
She hated the panties.
No G-string, big.
It's G-string. It's G-string.
Oh.
And the dog is running around, and I'm changing maxi pads.
Oh.
I'm
doggy pads or are they human?
Oh, human. Human, but they look like what a broad wears.
Oh, stop it.
And
you wouldn't do that for a girl.
No, but I love the dog, and I get emotional with the dog, but, I got to tell you. And the dog got the period. She must have stressed out. Must have stressed out from moving the home. She got
weepy?
Itchy on her face, and it started to rub her eye.
She broke out
from her period.
Somebody was telling you in here that you needed to clean between those folds really good.
Yeah, well, believe me, I have a saga you wouldn't believe, but we cleaned the folds good and everything. So, and then the dog started to get itchy butt, and this and that. So we had to take on one problem at another.
Itchy butt?
Yeah.
What's that from?
We didn't know. So we have the vacation to straighten the whole dog out. So I stayed home. I was supposed to go to Caribbean.
I know. You said you canceled your whole vacation.
Canceled the whole thing.
I laughed because I said, he's got this dog now. He can't even go.
Now I can't even go anywhere.
You canceled your vacation to the Caribbean, and skiing's a pain in the ass.
No, we wanted to get to know the dog.
But you canceled.
We were really into the project of the dog. So, I got a dog with panties. I'm changing the panties.
And you're walking her with the panties?
You got to explain to people why there are panties on.
The panties.
I actually took her out to the Hamptons to get through the worst of her period.
Oh.
Because that way she could not wear her panties when she was outside, and it was very good.
What other dog gets to go to the Hamptons and get through a trauma?
Nobody takes me anywhere.
Right. You have your period, you're right here. So, and also no photographers, with their panties. You don't want that. So anyway, I just was going through that.
Uh-huh.
Then the dog had to go on antibiotics for her eye that she scratched. Then, the itchy butt, I brought the dog to Dr. 𝗫𝗿𝗍 out on Staten Island, which was a 2-hour trip because there was so much traffic. And Dr. 𝗫𝗍𝗍 is like the bulldog expert.
Oh, really? He's Mr. Bulldog.
He's like the guy.
Dr. Bulldog.
If you go to him, he'll solve anything. He takes, look, there's nothing wrong with this dog. He goes, they hardly have a tail. He cleans under the tail. Boom, no more itchy butt.
You gotta clean its tail?
Gotta clean its tail.
With like a wipe?
Little wipe, yeah.
To wipe the butt of the dog.
You got like a handy wipe for the
Just
dog.
the tail, not the butt. You don't touch the butt.
Good.
So,
Dog.
So Dominic went to Puerto Rico. He calls every day. He goes, oh, it's so warm. I'm in the water right now. Make sure you pick up the dog duty. And you know what was funny the first 2 times? But every day he's like, make sure the
Why
dog...
don't you enjoy your vacation, Dominic?
He goes, with the cold... that's what Beth said to me. He's so miserable on his vacation that he's calling me every minute.
Would you really be thinking of razzing somebody if you're having a good time?
And I would get so pissed. I said to Beth, I'm never having dinner with this guy again. And I said, and secondly, I am having a good time. We're having a fine time.
You're not thinking of calling him.
No, I don't want to call Dominic. I can't stand him.
All you have to do is think of him in his bathing suit. The joke's on him.
I was going to mail him the duty. Every movement. I'll go, here it is. I picked it up for you.
Box it up. Give him the sanitary pads, too.
I'm not all that bummed out about picking up the duty, oddly enough. I don't think it's a big deal.
You love the dog.
I do.
You wouldn't want to pick up someone else's dog.
No. But the dog's a good dog, and the dog hasn't had any accident. She hangs out, and she's very mellow.
How long does the period last?
It was 3 weeks.
What?
3 weeks.
Now, when does it come back again?
You have 6 months, I think.
So then you're going to get her fixed.
Oh, yeah. February.
Oh, you got to do that.
You got to wait a whole month in addition because the progesterone streams through their body, female hormone.
Right.
It's like a whole deal, so I was busy with that.
You're learning way too much.
I know so much about bulldogs. I'm walking the dog. The guy goes, hey, Howard, how you doing? He goes, I got a bulldog, too. He says, I was wondering. He goes, but my dog has a slight limp. I said, what food do you have her on? He goes, blah, blah, blah. I go, no, that's puppy food. And your dog's a puppy, but it's growing too fast. I've read about all this. And I could tell you what's wrong with the dog.
So you're now like that doctor.
I'm like Dr. 𝗫𝗍𝗍𝗍.
You're the guru of the Obi-Wan Bulldog.
I'm Obi-Wan Bulldog, dude. But, man, I was like, man, this is a lot of work. There was a couple of times I was ready to bring the dog back, but Beth's like, no.
She was handling.
She loves the dog.
I saw a bulldog last night, and I thought of you, and the guy was trying to go into a store.
TV commercial?
No.
Oh, in real life.
In real life. He was trying to go into a store, so it was snowing.
Yeah.
He wanted to tie the bulldog to a tree. And every time he tried to walk away, that dog made the saddest sound
They cry.
I have ever heard.
That's what mine does. They cry.
Yeah. I was like, that's like something's hurting.
Yeah, they cry. Yeah. My dog cries.
I said, I wonder if your dog makes that noise.
Oh, yeah, you could hear my dog cry.
Oh, dear.
If Beth leaves the room, the dog cries.
It's a funny-looking dog, though.
Isn't it?
They all
God.
are.
Yeah.
I mean, even this guy's, I was like, oh, there's that face.
Howard did this thing where he gave the dog and the dog can't eat it, so he tries to eat it, but he keeps spitting it out.
Dog can't eat a grape.
He can't because his mouth is...
The mouth is so weird. They can't figure out how to eat it, so it just goes flying out across the room. It's the funniest thing.
I do the same thing with a grape.
But yeah, the dog cries. It's great. It's nice.
No.
But it was a lot of work.
Do they sell doggy panties? Or you?
Yeah, you got to go to the pet shop. But it turns out the doggy panties stay on because they hook up under the dog's tail. My dog don't have a tail, so the panties keep falling off. I'm lifting the goddamn panties.
Panties can't stay in place.
Yeah, and I go over to my buddy's house. I had to keep the panties on and
bulldoggy panties.
Because you don't want to get blood all over everyone's
Of course not. But it was heavy flow or
heavy flow. Oh, there's no light flow, baby. I said I didn't change my kids' tampons. What am I doing?
This is like maxi pad action.
Unfriggin' believable.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that makes the dog have to pee, so you got to take her out every 2 hours.
Oh. And how does she let you know she has to go?
We just took her out every 2 hours. But now she's up to the point where she comes over to my bed and wakes me up and says, I got to go to the bathroom, goes down, goes to the bathroom, comes back up. So
like
she's all right.
It's like you have a kid now.
It is. It is, and I'm like, why did I do that to myself?
I'm sitting here, I'm trying not to say it.
Yeah.
But that sounds like work.
Because you know me, I get like, I want a dog, I want a dog, I want a dog. I get the dog, and I'm like, wait a second, what happened to my perfect life?
But let me ask you a question.
What did I do?
It's a big
You're running around saying Baba Booey shouldn't take his kids skiing.
I know.
You're in the same position.
Howard, I'm not in the Caribbean.
Here's a big
I'm the
question.
Caribbean because I'm changing a panty.
I'm changing panties on a dog.
Here's a big question.
What am I doing?
This comes up all the time with friends of mine. You want to go on vacation this summer for 2 weeks. What are you going to do with the dog?
Well, Laura loves the dog, and she has dogs. And also our breeder will take the dog anytime.
Because our cousin, she had a Dalmatian. She boarded it. She got home. He was
Oh, no.
Yeah, died of like parvo.
Oh, what's that?
It's a disease that dogs
Heartworm or
get.
something?
Yeah, like a worm or something.
But I mean, she was gone for 10 days. When she got back, her dog was dead. She was heartbroken.
Wow.
Yeesh.
So you got to leave with somebody you trust. You're lucky you have somebody.
Yeah.
Because usually you have to hit up all your friends and relatives.
You know what else freaks you out? Aside from the commitment to the dog, you go to the vet with the dog and you see all the sick dogs, and that makes you crazy because you're like, oh my God, look at all the problems I could be having.
Yeah, did the guy who's the guru of bulldogs, did he have a room full of sick bulldogs?
There's about 10 of them.
Oh.
Now, do you go in there? I'm not joking around when I say this. Do you like hold the dog's paw? Like it's
No,
like
you got to. Yeah.
Like
you got. Oh, it's worse than taking the kids. Kids, I used to leave in the room. I go sit out and read magazines. This is unbelievable.
You got to stay right there with them.
Yeah. I said to the dog, I got to concentrate on my kids.
Look at what you've had it to a couple of vets. You change a maxi pad.
You don't even know the half of it.
Oh, washing faces and tails.
Oh, it's a whole thing every day. I said to Beth, what happens?
And picking up duty.
I said, what happens if you and I break up? Who's going to take you? You have to still come and take care of the dog.
Or you're giving the dog to her.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that.
You will too.
Oh, no. Well, you both love the dog. What
you will give the dog to her.
Court case.
No. I have already signed on as the owner.
But wait a minute.
There's papers. So I own the dog.
If you can transfer ownership. If you say that the dog cries when Beth leaves the room.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog loves.
She's getting the dog.
It's her dog.
It follows Beth around like it's.
Yeah.
That dog's no idiot.
The dog knows.
Yeah, and like I go to Beth. Boy, the dog doesn't even pay attention to me. She goes, "Oh, the dog loves you." She thinks I can't handle the fact that the dog doesn't love me as much.
That's right. You're jealous.
I go, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
You'll give the dog to her.
Yeah. So that's that. That was my vacation.
You know how you heard Artie was talking about going snowmobiling. Did you hear about this woman who went snowmobiling and died because she had a microwave on the handlebars?
Why would somebody do that?
Did you hear about this?
No.
Gary, you didn't hear about this?
Wait,
No.
a microwave?
Right, Freddie?
I heard about it, and that's all the information I got.
Was she making a
Why did she have the microwave?
I don't know, but she got into an accident because she had a microwave on, like, carrying it on a handlebar.
You tell a great story.
Thank you.
He started telling me this story
That's what
during the commercials, and I said, "Wait, save that for the air." And I realized the whole story. He doesn't know anything more about it.
He has only a headline.
He has only a headline. Why did she have a microwave on the handlebars? Was she using the snowmobile as a car?
She was heating up an empanada?
I think she was transporting the microwave.
Right.
Wow.
You know.
And how did the microwave cause an accident?
I don't know. She probably couldn't see over it.
Hey, let me just get this going because I know Fridge is on the phone. So we had a football pool all year. 5 guys.
Well, for the season.
Yeah, for the season. And whoever picked the most winners, it was Casey, Gary's son, an 8-year-old, Jackson, Artie, William Refrigerator Perry, and a monkey.
Yes.
And the monkey just would spin a wheel. And my point being, the monkey, as far as I know, was doing just as well as everyone else.
All these other guys are sitting around figuring it out for a week, and the monkey spins the wheel.
Anyway, so where are we at? This is for betonsports.com.
These are the final results.
Go ahead, give them to me.
All right, so Artie, in his last game, he lost. So Artie finishes the season 4-10.
Oh.
Okay. Artie the big gambler.
Hey, Artie, don't bet on the Jets.
No, I have made a decision not to do that.
Good man.
Okay, Jackson won his last game. He finishes the season 6 wins, 7 losses, and a tie.
Not bad for an 8-year-old.
Okay. The monkey, spinning a wheel, won his last game. He finishes at 500, 7-7.
Wow.
Okay. Now here's the big news. Here's what you got to know. Going into the final week, it's KC and the Fridge tied.
Right.
Tied for number 1.
They both have 8 wins, okay? Fridge picks a game. Buffalo giving 7 to the Bengals. I turn on the game. Buffalo's up like 28-0. So I can see they end up winning that game.
Right.
Done.
Fridge wins.
Fridge wins his game. So
right.
Now Casey's got the late game. It's Dallas and Washington. Casey picks the Redskins, giving 6.5 to Dallas. Would you like to take a stab at the final score of the game, Howard?
What is it?
6.5 to Dallas?
Yeah.
So what was the score? You didn't beat the spread.
20-14. By 1/2 point, Casey lost the money.
Wow.
Howard, in the last
25 grand you blew.
in the last 2 minutes, the whole game, Washington was Dallas, right? They held them to probably under 150 yards total offense the whole game.
You must be kicking yourself.
It was like somebody just kicked me in the stomach.
How much could you use $25,000?
Oh my God!
That would have changed his life.
No, let me tell you this. Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So the last play of the game, right? All Washington has to do is just hold on and just don't let them score. The quarterback for the Cowboys gets back, throws up a Hail Mary pass in the end zone. The guy catches it. I'm down. I need him just to stay there. They score a touchdown. I lose.
Oh my God!
2 minutes.
Oh my God!
Half a point.
How did the monkey end up doing this? Did he tie you?
7-7.
Oh, he's 7-7, and you're what?
You were 8
had 8 wins.
8 and 6.
So Casey's 1 win better than the monkey.
Wow.
And I'm 3 losses.
Hey, let me congratulate the Fridge. Fridge. Hey, Fridge. You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. We're kind of being low key.
Hey, how's it going?
Fridge, congratulations, 25,000.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
By the way, the Fridge. Now, Fridge, you're donating your money to charity.
The National Organization of Professional Athletes.
What? What, Fridge? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I said charity start at home.
Yes, charity does start at home. Actually, in your case, it's not going to your home. It's going to, where is it going again?
The National Organization of Professional Athletes. I'm not sure what they do.
Yeah, what do they do?
Huh?
What does the National Organization of Professional Athletes do?
Oh, that's my agent.
That's your agent?
Yeah.
Wait a second. So who belongs to this charity? You and your agent?
Yeah, me and my agent.
He does charity begins.
Oh.
It's a charity that installs jacuzzis in my house.
So, Fridge, you are taking the money for yourself?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh. Gary goes, hey, the fridge is going to... Gary goes... Gary says to me, the fridge is going through some kind of messy divorce. He's just rather give the money to charity.
You're kidding? You're getting a divorce?
Howard, there's right here. There's the masthead, the letterhead, the National Organization of Professional Athletes.
Yeah, he just ran that off.
No, that's
Fridge
wrong.
made that himself.
Okay.
No, that's my agent.
Fridge, I don't understand. So, I like this.
Understand.
I want to set up a charity like this.
Well, look here. Hey, that's what we all do, don't we?
Yeah. Gary goes, man, the fridge is giving the 25 G's to charity.
Now, that would have been funny because I'm sitting there, poor KC is a charity case.
Yeah, and I said to myself, you know, the fridge got that fridge.com. He's selling actual refrigerators and, you know, signing stuff. And he'll even, if you buy $100 worth of refrigerator stuff, he'll visit your house. And I'm like, why does he keep the 25 grand for himself? Meanwhile, he is.
I didn't know that. So he's giving it to charity.
But that charity, I don't think your wife can get a hold of, right?
Oh, well, you know, that's the way you got to do things.
I see. That's the new scam for husbands. Set up a charity.
Well, you know, that is smart because no one can invade a charity. I like that.
Hey, I appreciate it. I got to get on the plane.
Oh, you got to get on a plane. Hey, Fridge, yeah congratulations on not only beating KC, but beating a monkey and Artie.
All right.
And,
hey, thank you, Howard. I appreciate it.
All right, and I know that betonsports.com is putting up to $25,000, and they congratulate you as well.
Okay, now, hey, I'll tell them I thank them too.
All right, man, and good luck to you, Fridge.
All right.
All right, later.
Later.
That's the great William Refrigerator Perry, who clocks in with $25,000.
Yeah.
Casey missing it by a half a point.
You know, that's why they call it gambling, bro. But I got to thank Bet on Sports. I had a great time playing it, and thank Tom and everybody. And hey, Howard, there's another guy I want to thank.
Did you cry?
No, I was. It's like somebody took the wind out of me. I was just sitting there. I was at a bar because, you know, it wasn't on like NBC or
Yeah. You wouldn't mind if you got creamed.
Right, but by that amount, I was so angry, and everybody was there, just didn't say anything. I just got up and I left. I got my car and I left. It was a lonely ride home, man. But I just want to thank this guy that's helped me out doing these picks. This guy Keith from shortsports.com. He's a handicapper. He helped me out. The guy's awesome.
I think we're doing a betonsports.com.
No, he's a handicapper. It's not a betting thing.
Oh.
And he helped me out, give me all the picks and all the stats, stuff like that, and the guy kicks ass. He's awesome.
All right, great. betonsports.com is the one you want to remember.
Call Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, he beat you.
No, we had a good pick, that last one. I didn't see that one coming.
And 25 grand. So there's the outcome. It was close right down to the wire.
You know what? Casey could have won a guaranteed $6,000 at that point. If he had bet against himself.
No, at the end, Keith showed me how to hedge it. I hedged. I got $2 grand out of it. I bet two on the other way, so I got $2 grand. Like I bet against myself,
right?
Just in case I lost. Do you follow that?
Yeah, I get it.
So,
I get it. You have tons of free time, is what I get out of that.
No. I definitely had. I didn't put any money up for this contest.
All right, never mind that. Listen to this.
Boy.
Wow. Listen to this.
More than 30 years ago, she gave her son up for adoption.
Listen to me, Cabby. You've got brothers and sisters, and you're about to enter a new world.
Thank you. I'm very serious. Thank you very much.
And today, she'll realize she made the right choice on a very special Howard Stern show.
It's going to be great. Cabby's going to meet his mom, and I'm really happy for him. I know he's really excited. He's in the building.
Let me ask you a question. Are they spending the day together?
Yeah, I believe there's a whole plan involved. So Cabby is going to be brought in here. He's going to meet his mom. We're going to do the reunion. It's going to be very moving, I'm sure. And then they will get...
Is this coming up next? Should I get ready to cry?
It's coming up very soon.
Okay.
I might drag it out a little more.
Because I got to be, get some tissues in here,
listen,
just in case.
Get ready to laugh if Cabby... If it turns out Cabby's related to his girlfriend, it's going to be really funny.
Wouldn't that be a great ironic story?
That would be hysterical.
Cabby's in love. I think he's engaged. And
he's so happy.
And then, he meets his mom, and then Cabby's girlfriend's in here realizes that that's her aunt. And
they
Cabby and her,
be together.
Their brother and sister or something. I don't know. But it's going to be great. Even Gary said to me, he says he thinks he's going to cry, so I'm going to keep a camera on him, too.
Good. All right.
Baba boo-hoo.
Baba boo-hoo. But it's going to be fun. This is what we've been waiting for. We've always wanted to do a reunion show. And also, this week we'll be remembering the year, the highlights of the year on the show. And we'll be playing some clips. We've put that together as well.
A retrospective?
A retrospective, if you will. And, I don't know, we just have so much stuff to catch up on. It's difficult to get to everything in one show.
I can't believe Refrigerator Perry won.
And what happened with you this vacation? Did you break your no-party edict?
No, I did not.
Did you go to any parties?
No. Haven't seen anyone.
Is that why you didn't go to the dinner party?
Right.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's within no party zone.
Because I said to Ralph, what about Robin? And I forgot you have a no-party edict.
If you went, Robin, it really would have been breaking the edict.
Because it was some party.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
Now you can go to parties, all right? Is it over?
I haven't decided when I'm ending the no-party edict.
I thought it was just the thing for till the end of the year.
No, I just said I wasn't going to parties because there are a lot of parties at that time, but I'm still being very quiet.
Wow. A lot of people are suffering because of the no-party edict.
I don't think anybody's suffering.
Well, everyone misses you.
I miss you, too.
Gee, I got a whole bunch of emails from people, why you are having a no-party edict, and I don't even know what I did with them. It was 2 weeks ago, and I just remember laughing at them.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so that's that. Let's say hello to a couple of listeners. It's been a while, and we'll catch up, and we've got the big Cabby reunion happening, and I have to say the Giants, I've never seen a game like that. I don't know what to make of it.
Do you know what I am tired of hearing people say when I'm watching a Giants game? Jason Sehorn just can't cover that guy.
Well, it's, the poontang. It's the poontang.
Can't tackle anybody either.
Too much Angie Harmon.
He's the Anna Kournikova of football.
Oh, he drives me crazy.
Time to kick him out of professional football and let him lose that wife.
Yeah.
Unreal. Yeah. Hi, John. You're on the air.
Hey, Hook Nose, you read me loud and clear?
I read you loud and clear. Here we go. The beginning of the year.
Welcome.
Yeah, Hook Nose. Hey, this thing with you and Beth, it's a Jew scam. There is no way anyone can like you, Howard. It literally looks like somebody puked in a bag, shook it up, and that's your face. What do you have to say about that, asshole? Anyways, hey, you have a great New Year, you prick.
All right, thank you.
Contest is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was he last month?
That was Bill Parcells. Angry with me.
I was sitting
What is up with him?
That roast contest is I was sitting at the Jet game with my Flask.
Yeah.
10 guys behind me started singing, Artie's fat. Fat again.
Nice.
Throughout the game, guess who's fat? Guess who's fat? And I'm trying to eat a hot dog.
Artie's figured out the entire winter schedule, how to carry a flask.
Yeah.
He's into every Flask sport.
He doesn't do it if you can't carry a flask.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I went out to dinner with him. What were you drinking that night? You were drinking very heavily. What were you having?
Jack and water.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
you don't have to drink very heavily then.
Half and half in the tall glass.
and John was giving me a lecture because I got bombed real quick. I was drinking vodka, you know, and John goes,
He's telling you how to spread it out.
he goes, one of those vodkas equal 5 beers, and you're drinking too fast.
Yeah, he says he paces himself so he could drink all night.
Right, he would often say that he'd get like one martini and then start drinking beer.
Because you know, like Howard doesn't. Like Howard will get one drink, of vodka, and then he'll just. That's like 6 shots in the glass. So
No, it's not.
It's like 4 or 5, right, Artie?
No,
it's
like a shot. 2
Drink is
shots.
like maybe a shot and a half, 2 shots.
No, he's getting a big glass.
He got a
Tumbler.
He got a rock glass.
Yeah, how many shot glasses do you think you fit? in there?
1.
I'd say there's 2 shots of vodka in a glass like that with the ice and everything.
Well, then you get drunk easy then.
Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic like you.
2 shots of vodka is, that's not.
Because he drinks like 2 glasses and he's bombed.
Bomb.
It's 4 shots.
You're saying bomb.
I mean,
Am I bombed or am I just a little sloppy?
Well, you always say that you're so drunk. I don't know. That's what you tell me.
No.
Because there's a difference between bombed and just
Exactly.
feeling good.
Am I conversing?
Oh,
Am
yeah.
I having a nice time?
Well, he's not inebriated, but he says, I'm drunk.
No, I'm buzzed.
Yeah.
I say. I don't say I'm drunk. I'm buzzed. I'm buzzed. That's it.
and it was.
With you guys, it's like, oh, you never admit to being high because then you're like a man.
You came at my party. For my party, you were bombed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you were like stumbling around.
That was because I was drinking in my car.
Yeah,
not driving.
But I don't think you realize when you drink vodka that's potent stuff.
I do realize. That's why I drink it.
And how many glasses of vodka did you have on the way to my party? 3.
Yeah.
And you were bombed.
Yeah. I wasn't bombed, though. Was I walking?
Yeah, but
Was I conversing with everyone?
Didn't you say that, didn't you like...
Whoa.
What?
Was I conversing with everyone?
Yeah.
Was I sloppy?
Well, there was a point where you were... didn't you stumble somewhere? Didn't fail until you stumbled somewhere?
Dude, if you're going to leave your kids' toys all over your house, I think I might stumble under any circumstance.
You seemed more drunk that night than I've ever seen.
Well, since I'm under a microscope, because you and Phelan and everyone else have to evaluate my every step, it tends to be a little bit stifling, but I don't believe I was sloppy drunk.
Not sloppy, but you were definitely...
I was buzzed.
You were drunk.
I saw you stumbling next to Brian Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, give me a break.
But then, on New Year's, you drank champagne, and you told me that you were getting...
I got buzzed from it.
Yeah.
But it was only like...
That was Robin's bottle.
That was still Robin's bottle? On New Year's?
Oh, no, not New Year's, no.
But that was like...
Every bottle now is Robin's bottle. I'm confused.
That was Robin's bottle.
Here's to Robin.
How many glasses of champagne did you have when you got buzzed?
I think about 2.5.
See, that's...
I had an empty...
is kind of light.
I hadn't eaten.
Yeah, it's Robin, isn't that a little...
Gee, sorry, John. I'm not as much of an alcoholic as you yet. I mean, he's mad at me because I get buzzed from 2.5 glasses of champagne.
I was trying to help you.
Got a contact or something because that's why I drink champagne. I never
I get buzzed.
feel anything.
But I hadn't eaten all day.
Oh, maybe.
I hadn't eaten since like about 11 o'clock, and it was late. And I just drank it, and I got a little buzz. I wasn't sloppy. Was I walking? Was I talking?
No, I didn't say you. But you got
buzzed. I get buzzed from alcohol.
Yeah, well, when you say bombed, it sort of sounds like he can't hold his head
but he
up.
says that he's drunk. But you don't realize that you say that.
I'm high.
Okay, but you use the word drunk, so that's what you say. You say I'm drunk.
I don't say I'm drunk.
All right, I'm telling you.
I say I'm high, buzzed.
Why does it matter?
What does it matter? Why are you evaluating me?
Well, that's why I was giving you advice on how to drink. I was just telling you.
I'm fine. I don't need your advice. I see how you drink. John, everybody talks about your drinking.
What are you talking about?
Talk about every 8 minutes with a beer. We go to the restaurant. They can't bring the beer fast. I insist to the guy, please bring me 2 at a time.
As soon as they deliver the beer, he orders another one.
Yeah, he goes, please, 2 at a time now. I can't be without a beer. I've seen a guy like this. All right.
It was fun, though. It was fun drinking with you.
Yeah, we had a good time. I just didn't know how heavily I was being evaluated.
No, you were, but I wasn't sure what drink goes with champagne, right? If you're going to drink champagne, I was trying to say...
Well, that's a drink. You don't need another drink.
Yeah.
No, but he was thinking about mixing champagne with vodka. I didn't know if it was right to mix.
I had a couple of glasses of champagne with your wife and with Beth, and then when I got to the restaurant, I drank some vodka.
But I wasn't sure if vodka went with champagne.
Sure it does.
Sometimes they say you shouldn't mix any kind of drink because it might get you sick.
No, I'm not sick. Fruity drinks get you sick the next morning. All that crap. Vodka's good for you.
No, vodka actually is cleansing.
I can't even imagine having this conversation. What are we talking about?
Meanwhile, John's doing whippets.
Yeah.
You
What
know?
are we talking about?
John's asking guys for cans of whipped cream so he can the nitrous out of it.
Did he do that while you were out?
No, I said no to that.
𝗫𝗏 Kitchen.
I'm at 𝗫𝗏 Kitchen. I was like, he goes, I'm going to ask the guy for some whipped cream. Cans. The cans.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man. Hey, Bill, you're on the air. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
You know how you have your rapper jacket?
Yeah.
Put the beers in the sleeves of that and lift your arms up when you're going in the stadium and get them in every time.
That's a good point. You know, I wear Fat Farm.
Yeah.
Right, like those big...
I wear the Fat Farm coats made by the Blacks.
What are they made of?
They're made of, I think they're bulletproof for ghetto wear.
Yeah.
I tell you something, this coat I got by Fat Farm is like a human being. If I take it off, there's nowhere to put it. It's so huge.
Uh-huh.
But it keeps you friggin' warm in the winter. And they got pockets all over it.
Well, he's saying put them in the sleeve.
Let me tell you something.
Put something in there?
I think these coats are made for like dealers because there are hidden pockets everywhere. If you put stuff in this coat, you'll never find it again. He's right.
You've lost things in that coat.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But I think if you wear a Fat Farm coat, I'm sure when you go to a game or something, they bring security right out.
Yeah.
Because the Fat Farm is like, gangster
sort of
clothes.
advertising that you're doing something
they never check your arms. They'll never squeeze your arms, and you can always put them in there all the time.
Yeah, the arms have like 50 secret compartments.
Wow.
Actually, I think those jackets are banned from rap concerts.
I believe it.
You can't wear those things.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Another thing is, if you ever want to get better seats at a game, at halftime, wait by the spirals for people who are leaving, ask them for their ticket stubs, and then you can trick the ushers that way.
Yeah.
Get better seats.
Jet fans got a lot of scams.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of activity going on, all kinds of nonsense.
Amazing.
I got a joke for you, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do tampons have strings on the end of them?
Why?
So you can floss after you're done eating.
There you go. All right, Truly, you're on the air.
Hey, morning, guys. How you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Hey, I got a bunch of questions about vacation for you, but I kind of made a game out of it.
All right, go ahead.
It's called Over Under. Over the 2-week period, how many times did Howard and Beth bang? And the number is 8. Over or under?
Over.
Yeah, I would say we were over bat, but you want to know something? Our banging got interrupted a lot because the dog sleeps in the bedroom with us now because she gets separation anxiety, and then When I'm banging, the dog...
I'm loopy from this dog.
When I'm banging, the dog, like, stares at us banging, and I'm like, wait a second
Isn't
here.
that funny? Because that's what we do when we see animals.
I know. I like, stares and cries.
You know what, man? I know a guy. Get rid of the dog for you.
No.
Just one phone call.
No. Well, listen to this. This is one thing I do not know how to adjust to.
How did the dog wind up in the bedroom?
Here's what happened. When we first got the dog, we were doing, like, crate training. I realized this is a 9-month-old dog. She hates the crate.
Would she cry when she was on there?
Cry, have accidents in the crate, which is very rare. Hasn't had an accident since we took her out of it.
But why is she in the bedroom?
Okay, here's the thing.
She's on the rag.
Keeping the dog outside the bedroom totally stresses her out. Because that's when she started to get crazed.
Did you ever set up a bed for her somewhere?
Yes. She loves her bed. But she really needs to sleep. She's used to sleeping with other dogs. She was raised that way. So, anyway, it's fine. Listen to me. It's fine. The only problem I'm having is the dog sleeps through the night when sleeps with us, doesn't have any accidents, nothing. She's a people dog. But when you start to get romantic, the dog will sit at the side of the bed and cry. So you tell her no. She stops, but she stares the whole time.
So you got to stop and say no, go back to bed.
Now, I can bang through anything, even the dog staring at me, but Beth totally gets out of the mood, shall I say?
Weirded out by it?
She doesn't say it because she's like, no, it'll be fine. But she totally...
It just breaks the whole thing for her.
Yeah, she doesn't even want to... She wants to get under the covers. I can't even look at her naked because the dog's watching.
Really?
And then she gets, like, totally unromantic, you know?
Maybe it's the fact that the dog's wearing a G-string, too. That doesn't help.
Forget the G-string. The G-string's off already.
And there's no moving the dog out of the bed.
Wait. So, I had it the other day. I said, listen, I got to be able to bang you. I really do have to be able to bang you. There's just no two way. I don't know about you, but I need to bang. I am not going to let the dog ruin my banging.
I don't know about you.
So, yeah.
She's willing to give it up.
Right. It's not that good with me. So, I told the dog to shut up. You know, I said no.
Yeah, you're yelling at the dog.
I said no. No, you got to be firm. So she's staring, and I see Beth's totally not amorous. So I said, okay. I take the dog. I put her in the kitchen. I shut the doors to my bedroom, and I start banging. Finally, then you hear through the door. Crying. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Now, I could bang through the crying.
Right.
Oh, no.
You're a guy. You should be able to.
Exactly. I could bang through. You know what? I could watch a person vomit and get killed.
He could have arms and legs blowing by his window.
Yeah. I could bang through anything.
Bang through the Holocaust.
Yeah. I could watch Hitler Jews.
That's right. In the oven.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, you know
what are you doing with those Jews over there? Okay, let me just finish over here.
Just a second.
Yeah, just a second.
He's on the train.
I don't know about you, Adolf, but I need the bang.
Yeah,
hey,
so,
Howard,
yeah.
You know how Jerry Lewis made that movie about him being the clown?
I could bang through that.
Yeah, you should just make a movie where you're banging people while they're marching them into the oven.
Yeah, so anyway, I just like... so then I have a double door to my bedroom, so I closed both doors. You couldn't hear anything.
Oh, my goodness.
And we banged. And but the whole time we're like, we got to quickly get out to the dog. I got out to the dog, let the dog in, and she was like so happy to be back in the room.
But so now is that going to be the routine? Lock the dog out?
You're going to have to build a banging room now.
I guess. I mean, what am I going to do? Well, here's some broad that says she has the same problem. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't have a solution right now.
No. Anna.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
What's up?
I have 2 chocolate labs, and they're sisters, and every time my boyfriend and I go at it, we simply have to lock the door, and the dog's outside the door so they don't watch us. so
Right, it's
I know
creepy.
how your listeners are feeling.
One time I liked it because I kind of felt like I was in a...
Like having that voyeur thing.
Yeah, I kind of got into it, but when Beth gets freaked out, it ruins everything.
Yeah, it does seem to ruin the woman's mood. So, yeah, your best bet is to keep the dogs out when you're going at it, because they get jealous.
I was going to Beth. That was my solution.
They get jealous, so I think the answer is every once in a while you got to bang the dog.
I don't think that's what the dog...
No.
I don't know if I have good enough. I'll need a double flask for that.
Got a lot Beth out.
Watching, but not for that reason.
Yeah. All right, hey, listen, I got to take a break because you know what's coming up, the mother and child reunion.
I can't
wait either.
Well, I'm glad I got a chance to talk to you, Howard.
Take care, Anna.
You
Hey,
too.
Howard.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, on New York, do you run a show on Christmas Day or on New Year's Day?
Yeah, I think they run a show every day. I don't know about New Year's Day. I think they do a special countdown show here.
Oh, really?
Like the top 92 songs of the year.
Uh-huh.
Because out in Vegas, they didn't run a show on Christmas Day or on New Year's Day.
They may not run a show on Christmas.
Yeah, they want to give you a break on Christmas.
That's right. I think they go caroling or something.
Yeah, I think if the station feels you can't handle it on Christmas, you know, if the birth of Jesus, maybe we'll stop this crap.
Hey,
you know, maybe even it's wrong to want to make money with this
we might
filth.
get struck by lightning if we run it on Christmas.
Yeah, you know, a girl getting farted on and vomited on by guys, maybe it's just not appropriate. Even for the money-grubbing stations that we work for.
One of my over-under questions was about John, because I figured over the holidays he was going to see his mother-in-law.
Right.
So I figured, how many arguments do you think he got into with his mother-in-law? Over-under is 3.
Don't even know the answer to that one.
I go over with that.
I'll go over with that, too. They hate each other.
Yeah, you know, he had to have pissed her off a bunch of times.
0? Look at you, Mr. Holiday.
I think that my mother-in-law's, my father-in-law gave her crap about Thanksgiving, so she's being on, like, special behavior.
You know what? I'm with your mother-in-law, man. I don't think you should go to your mother-in-law's house and start showering. It's like shower at home, douchebag.
Yeah, come prepared to just enjoy yourself to your mother-in-law.
He gets an invite, he moves in. You know, hey, come over for dinner. The next thing, guy's bathing.
She lives
I'm going to take a nap.
Go home.
Far from where? Far from you?
You know what happened?
2 minutes away from John.
How far?
No, she doesn't. She lives all the way out east, Cal.
Where does she live?
She doesn't live inside.
Oh, okay.
You know, Howard, she lives all the way out east, close to the Hamptons.
Right.
It's pretty far. I was training for the fight. I was all sweaty. You know what's all right? I forgot to tell you, there was one time where I was at her house and I asked Susanna to run me a bath.
Yeah.
Medieval time. And my mother-in-law's standing right in front of me talking to my wife. She's going, "Don't you dare run him a bath. You let him run his own bath." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Hey, Susanna, go run me a bath. Right in front of her mother.
I saw you asking Susanna to run a bath.
Wow.
That's balls. Hey, go run me a bath.
Run me a bath.
and lamb in the backyard so I can eat.
That's just insane.
Yeah, and go fetch me some water from the pond.
Yeah, and actually churn me some butter.
And go chop some wood.
I'm toast. Could you churn me some butter?
That girl's like a slave to him.
Oh my God.
It's the greatest. Then they're talking about they want to maybe have another kid.
I know.
But you know what? John talks about that all the time. John wants the kind of kids because he's not doing anything.
Nah, I do everything with the kid. I do. I took him skiing too. Yeah.
Get me a band.
How do you take him skiing?
I took him skiing. It was a big pain in the ass. I don't want to ever do it again. I had to go up to the...
Susanna, tow me up the hill.
Get me a beer and wipe my ass.
Get me a microwave and bring it on a snowmobile.
All right, I got to take a break. We got a lot going on. Shuli, I got to go.
I'll get you one more over-under for Gary that I like.
All right, real quick.
Oh, yeah. Over-under. Over the 2 weeks, how many times do you think Gary got to sleep in? The over-under 4.
Over-under 4?
Under.
Yeah.
Under. You didn't get to sleep in.
You know what? Here's the deal. It's the contest is off. I woke up every day on the vacation. Don't ask me why. 6:30. I got out of bed.
Me
because
too.
I just woke up every day, and I usually sleep late. You know what? I didn't drink. And that makes a big difference. So every day I was up at 6:30.
See, I woke up every day at 6:30 too. I had dinner and went out.
You know, I don't know how. Seriously, I don't know how you change your schedule around, but I am like forever like latched into this morning routine.
Yeah.
Here I have all the time to sleep. If I go to bed at 3 in the morning, I'm up at 6.
Yeah.
I cannot do it any differently.
It takes me a few days, but I get back into the
but Howard,
You're an amazing man, Artie.
Oh, thank you.
But Howard, here's the question, Gary. Did you and your wife have a discussion where you said, listen, it's my vacation now. I want to sleep late.
No,
he's given up on that discussion.
No, we go every other day, but I got up every single day. I got up early.
And what'd you do? You bathed the boys and...
No. You know, I was up before the kids.
Yeah.
Like, I would get up, and I would be up an hour before the kids got up.
That's because you finally have an hour to yourself. You're so excited. You probably...
I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I got to take a break.